why I don't agree exactly that there's a reason to get a union in Amazon. I used to work in Amazon. Yes, it's annoying that sometimes they give you no hours and sometimes they give you too many hours. That's one part that's annoying. But that is with all companies that have to do with transport of and delivery of goods, with the exception of the USPS. But all of the other companies, UPS, FedEx, etc., Amazon, all have similar environments where it's mostly a part-time gig. Unless you're like a driver or a delivery person. Alright. Or a manager, I mean. Alright, that's the first. Secondly, I don't think the conditions were extremely terrible. Okay, I worked in a distribution center. You go in, you punch in, you get assigned for a task every day. Every day it might be a different task. Whether you're sorting packages or you're organizing packages, you're loading packages onto cart, you're tagging packages, you're unloading packages off the truck, etc. If it's something where you're not physically able to do it, yes, that's where you will run into an issue because this is a physically demanding job. If you're not physically able to do the job, then this is not the job for you. Secondly, I've worked other factory jobs and that had unions. And let me tell you right now, you ain't seen nothing. This one factory that had a union, the union was in cahoots with management. So let's say if you brought forth a complaint or if the management was, trying to pull a fast one on you to get you to do things that work related things like overwork you or intimidate you into working more hours than is legally required or something like that, or for example give you a warning, like a second warning without giving you a first warning about something. Now that's an issue. Alright, but what does this union do? And also things like working conditions, terrible working conditions. What did this union do in that other factory job? This union was in cahoots with the management. They did not care if the workers were fainting left and right every single day. You had to carry them out in a wheelchair. They looked like they died. They did not care about that. They did not care that they were intimidating workers every single day. So when I tell you Amazon was definitely not like this other place that I worked at, I'll tell you right now, the other place was basically hell, and it had a union. And it's not just a new union. It's a union that is in many states. This one union, a union that covers many, many, many employees. So you're paying them dues every single paycheck. You're paying them money. For what? For them to have your back. And then they turn around and don't have your back. They don't protect your workers' rights. So let me tell you right now. I already know how it is. Let me tell you right now. There's nothing useful for getting the union at this point because the working conditions are not that bad. Amazon compared to this other place with a union inside. It would be a lot worse with that union. And if you complain about the pay or something like that, I'll tell you right now, your pay will be less paying these dues to this union. They will sit around, this union representative will sit around the office in cahoots with the management, not do anything. They're getting a high salary for what? They'll always side with management 100%. So let me tell you right now, union is not going to do anything for you. And I'm not saying this because I'm not informed. I actually worked for a union before, like as an employee, so I know the ins and outs. I know working at a company, being part of a union as an employee, and I also know the part of working inside of an actual union. So let me tell you right now, your best interests are not in the minds of these people. What's in the mind of these people is collecting those dues every week. I'll tell you right now, that's the case. So that's what I'm saying. My opinion is that Amazon does not need a union, as I didn't see any extreme conditions such as I did at this other the factory that I worked at that had a union that still broke many labor laws. I did not see any of that at Amazon, and this is why I don't agree with the point that people are saying Amazon needs a union. Not my opinion, sorry. If you want to get a lofty job, just sit on your bum all day, then why are you working at Amazon? Just go and look for another job.